What's up, everybody? LS Illuminate here, going live. I think this is the first time I've ever done this live stuff on YouTube. But I'm about to get dressed for work. I only got a couple minutes, but I wanted to share a couple of thoughts about Captain Marvel, the feminist agenda, the corny movie that we just witnessed. Now, I didn't go pay for it. I actually got it for free. And I wasn't about to go to the movie theaters and actually pay for a sermon against men, or a sermon that weighs heavily on trying to accomplish something that need not be accomplished for women or for any gender for that matter. And so it's not like things haven't been good for women in these last days. It's not like anything it has been bad for any group, really. The only group I can think of that's getting it right now is conservatives and Christians, people who have supposedly archaic thoughts in the world. They would say draconian. And so, yeah, when people are put to the side and their ideas and their beliefs are seen as triggering, it's really stupid to me. Oh man, I got something in my eye. What in the world? Okay, so I did say I was gonna get dressed, but there are people walking by, and I don't want to get all unseemly. And it's not like you guys gonna see what's going on down here. Down here is where I'm looking at. So anyway, Captain Marvel. That movie absolutely sucks. Now, I'm not going to say it sucks more than Aquaman. Aquaman was trash. Aqua trash. I did a video about Aqua trash, and yeah, a lot of them suck. What's going on is that these movie studios are putting things out there, and they don't care about the moviegoer, the fan, the comic book fans, the MCU fans. Even they're trying to keep their MCU base, their fan base, keep their comic book fan base, while trying to get newbies, people who don't know a thing about the movies, a thing about any particular character. They're trying to get in this new generation of, woke folk. And so this new generation of woke folk is a demographic that they want to try to lay hold on. And so that's the problem with this marketing scheme. Hello. And so we have a problem here. Now what's going to happen is, if this woman, and I'm saying woman, if she turns out to be the super savior of the MCU, of the comic book movie fandom, then what's going to happen is a lot of us, myself, is going to jump off this Marvel train. I'm not going to have it anymore. It started out with about 11 years ago, where it was just about great storytelling. And then you have every now and again some element of this kind of thing, like bravado for men, and then there's like a little element of woman power. We had that in Scarlett Johansson's role when Iron Man 2 came out and Black Widow was there, and she had that breakthrough scene where she's fighting her way inside the hallways of that building and all that. She was excellent. She turned up. And yeah, she should get her own solo film, and it should have happened a long time ago. But it didn't. And that's all right. They're going to do it. And that would be cool. But now we got in response to Wonder Woman, which was a hit. Wonder Woman was not only just a hit in the box office, making money, because I don't gauge these movies by making money. Wonder Woman was actually a great story being told. The character was being played by a great actress who had all kinds of personality. All kinds of personality. And so I was really, really pleased with her role as Wonder Woman. I did not at first think that Gal Gadot would be a great fit for Wonder Woman. I thought Wonder Woman should have been a little bit more diesel. I thought she should have been a little more, thicker, and a little more, having the look of an Amazonian princess. Anyway, so in response to this to Wonder Woman, Marvel says, or maybe feeling some kind of pressure from the studio execs or whatever, that we're gonna have to get some kind of person on our side. Let's dig into our crates and see who we got. Forget they already had a couple of characters in the MCU that they could have went solo films with. They went ahead and pulled the trashiest of the comic books, 9-time failure, Captain Marvel. 9 times they ran storylines with Captain Marvel, and 9 times the fan base did not take to it. Now they're trying to pull this crap on us in the movie, in the cinema, and then people are under the impression that making money makes hits. For the studio, that's a hit. But for the fan, that means forget you. I don't care about what you think. And so when that right there goes let me fix this a little bit. When that goes unaddressed by the fans, guess what? The fans is about to have it, about to have their last. It's going to be the last straw for some of these fans. A lot of these fans. Captain Marvel was garbage. And I don't even know how to explain. It was so many things. The writing was terrible. It was like cringeworthy. Some of the overt things that, men said to Captain Marvel. Why don't you smile more? Why don't you smile more? Nobody, come on now. You only made that case because that was something that was done or said before the movie even came out. And guess what? You put it in the movie to spite the people who said, oh, why don't Brie Larson smile more? Oh, well, Captain America doesn't smile. Bruce Banner doesn't smile. Shut up. Why don't you take some kind of lesson from the stars that came before you, the stars that started from the bottom. Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., he didn't get paid as much as Brie Larson did on her first movie. As a matter of fact, I think he got paid like a significant percentage less than Brie Larson did on her first movie. And she only got that because coming into this, she was an Oscar award winner for the movie Room. Now, I had to go see, I never heard of Brie Larson before, never saw her movie, never noticed her. I think the one movie that I saw and I didn't even notice her was Skull Island. And even Skull Island, I was like, oh, that was an okay movie and it was forgetful. It was forgettable. I don't even remember I just know that they went to an island where it was called Skull Island and they needed help. And so whatever, I don't even know. I forget. It is not worthy enough to remember. But I don't even remember Brie Larson in the movie. Now, I had to go see Room because I heard so much about it. And so I did go see it. And guess what? I actually liked the movie. The movie was an excellent movie. From beginning to end, it had me in. But not because of Brie Larson's performance. Brie Larson was eh. And so, come on now, why did she get an Oscar for that? And if she didn't get an Oscar for that, perhaps she wouldn't have been picked to be, Captain Marvel. Some, known person to become a superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe that wouldn't happen. And I don't think it should have happened. The movie was miscasted. I think a lot of the story concerning Nick Fury was really dumbing down the character and making him even more I'm not going to say feminine, but kind of soft. Nick Fury was a softie. And that's not the Nick Fury that I come to know, not in the comic books or in the movies. So whatever. The idea that the Skrulls needed to get some kind of device to make their travel a little bit faster is ridiculous when you think about Ronan the Accuser and the accusers rolling up in some ships that jumps from one place to another. Jump. Now they were doing Battlestar Galactica stuff while the Skrulls were looking for warp speed. Stupid. Dumb. And then not only that, the whole idea that it wasn't really about getting warp speed or getting, light speed engines. They really were looking for their family because they were separated and because they were refugees. And so we're supposed to care for the refugees and then put it in our heads and then meld it in our heads and then come out of the movie theater and look at Donald Trump, you Cree, you freaking monster with this border security. No, come on now, everybody, you got to be a 5-year-old, maybe a 10-year-old to not realize the significant similarities to what they're trying to say. This idea of refugees looking for a home. And so because they're looking for a home, they're not really the bad guys. And so these people are infiltrating worlds and globes and planets. And so that's what the Kree would have you believe. But what they're really looking for was a home. Come on now. Y'all need to stop. Get woke, go broke. That's pretty much what's going to happen because you may people in the producers, the executives, they're looking at this short term. They're not looking at this long term because, truth be told, I don't even think that they think that this is going to last another 10 years. They're trying to strike while the iron is hot, get that money before people become dull of Marvel, dull of superhero movies altogether. People are gonna eventually be like, okay, we had enough. We've been doing this since 2008. We need to just stop now. And eventually it's going to stop. And they're going to continue making movies and adaptations and different types of storylines and all that stuff, but it will never be the same run for the past 10 years. The past 10 years was an amazing run. But now they're running out of ideas. And this is what happens when people run out of ideas. The writing takes the hit. And then all of a sudden, people are watching movies and not realizing how dumb and stupid the movies are. They're just wasting their money. Eventually, they're going to be like, man, that movie was kind of stupid. They're going to see it twice. They may even see it 3 times. Then it may come on cable a couple years later, maybe 2 years from now. And be like, man, I saw this movie. This movie was dumb. This movie didn't make no sense. And then some people who will go back, like I do, before Endgame comes, I'm going to watch a marathon of movies, in chronological order from beginning to up until Endgame. They're going to do that and be like, this movie right here was an eyesore. It was totally out of place. She was completely shoehorned into this universe. And they're trying to retcon her in all kinds of ways. The first Avenger, one of my favorite. I love Captain Marvel, Captain America, the first Avenger. I love the second and the third even better, but the first one had me all into Captain America. I love Captain America, and just his story of him being who he was, coming up, getting the serum. That was an amazing story. That's Captain Marvel before Captain Marvel even happened. Anyway, besides the point. But the movie is called The First Avenger. And so if you saw Captain Marvel and you saw Nick Fury, writing up and drafting up his idea for the Protector Initiative, and then he sees a picture of Carol Danvers in the cockpit and takes notice of the call sign underneath her and says, Captain Carol Avenger Danvers. Stupid. dumb. You've got to be an imbecile to actually think that this was clever. This is not clever. This is stupid. This is dumb. Then, oh, not only that, Monica Rambeau is just some daughter of a great pilot, and she's just a kid. And she was like, whatever, like after Carol Danvers. She followed Carol Danvers in the Captain Marvel movie, wherein, if you know the comic books, Monica Rambeau, a very powerful human being with the powers of Marvel, the second Captain Marvel. Marvel was the first. Monica Rambeau, a black woman, was the first to don the persona of Captain Marvel. But they didn't do it that way. Marvel done ate itself in trying to get, a solo woman, but slighting black people. It should have been Monica Rambeau, and I would have been all right, because it would not have been Brie Larson. I would have been okay. Let's retcon her into this universe. Monica Rambeau. And then later down the line, we can get, Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, and then make her Captain Marvel. I mean, why not? But say no to Brie Larson, because the only reason she got, her foot in the door to be Captain Marvel is because she won an Oscar award for, don't get me wrong, a great movie. But for her performance, no, the little boy in that movie did better than her. The little boy in that movie was a greater actor. He should have got the freaking Oscar. I believe that kid was in that room and really, in that world, only knew about room. You made room stink because you fart. Anyway, that's the video. Tell me what y'all think. I mean, look, I have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but Captain Marvel, in my opinion, my humble opinion, stunk to high heaven, and is going to be the undoing of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just wait and you see. If she winds up being the one who saves the day, ta-da! Captain Marvel here to destroy Thanos or his plot, or destroy, and save the universe or the multiverse. If she does that, I'm jumping off the train. I love Marvel. I love what they've done for the last 11 years, but I have to get off. I'm going to get off. And that's just me. And that's a lot of people out there. They're doing to Marvel Cinematic Universe what they've already done to the Star Wars, movies. Oh my God, don't get me started on Star Wars. Hello. Dino, the Dino Explorer. What's up, guy? Anyway, I'm ending the video, but if you wanted to watch the video and ask any questions, by all means, go. I will respond. I only got a few subscribers, and I'm trying to build something here, but I guess I gotta be hobnobbing and saying good things about Captain Marvel in order to get a nod. Like that guy right there, that guy. Like, share, subscribe. That guy. He likes Captain Marvel. No, I don't like Captain Marvel. And I'm just being honest. That's my opinion. And I would rather have subscribers who like honesty and like, other people's, thoughts. I have many videos and more videos coming that deal with, theories and all that other kind of stuff. And not only about comic books, but I probably chime in on regular TV shows, movies, politics, religion, whatever. If you don't like that, you don't like my thoughts, and sometimes the things that are in this head has to come out, and this is my avenue for it. And I don't have very many people to share these things with, and so I'm sharing it with you guys. How come you don't have no more subs? I don't know. Are you going to subscribe? Anyway, it could be that they don't like me. and it's okay. We live in America. Well, I live in America. YouTube is broadcast all over the planet that has web access, and maybe not China because maybe it's being shadow banned. But anyway, that's the video. I hope you like it. I hope you go ahead and share it, subscribe to it, and every now and again I'll put out a video for you guys, whoever you are. See you guys.